Shaky, Shaky, Shaky. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green salad, glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For checky, green salad, glucometer. Check it. Put sugar level for checky. For checky. Green salad, glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
Many people don't like to learn. That one, it is a fact, especially when it comes to online. To many, they see online platforms as platforms where we should just come for entertainment, platforms for gossips, platforms for just come and sometimes even attack the personalities of people. I know so many people, to them, when it comes to online, nothing educative amuses them. So anytime you put out any content that is about education, about knowledge, about information, no, they are not ready for that. They are rather interested in the content that seems to attack people, the content that seems to denigrate people, the content that is always creating damage and causing damage to people. That is why when you check the online space, those who are operating what here at Sammy Flex TV we term as insult media, they always have all the great numbers. It is not because they are doing something better. It is not as if they are doing something great or something greater. It is because people are just interested in that. That is why if you operate an online platform and you don't control yourself a little bit, it will just be adding up to the numbers. Those who are operating the insult media and those who are operating platforms or content that does not really give education and information to people. But then in life, you get to a stage where all those things, as much as they are likely to bring money directly and indirectly, you get to a stage where you know that this is not what you want to do. In fact, even when you want to do some of them, you do it with some kind of shyness because you know this is not you. Maybe probably you are doing it for something. You are doing it for the monetary gains, or you are doing it for the fame or the popularity that comes with it. But within you, you know, no, this is not me. What you really would want to do is to make sure you are doing something that can impact positively on people. And personally, as Sammy Flex and my Sammy Flex TV folks, that is what we have intended to do. That is what we intend to do, and that is what we are trying to do as always. Ladies and gentlemen, I found something very informative and educative, and I would want to talk about that in this particular editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. It is a post made by Merqury Quaye. Merqury Quaye is the CEO of Merqury Republic. They are the organizers of Ghana DJ Awards. For the past years, I think about 10 years, Ghana DJ Awards, they have been operating, making sure DJs in Ghana are recognized, both on the streets and at the corporate level as well. I've been part of Ghana DJ Awards on several occasions. And in fact, the big one was last year when Shatawale performed on their platform at the Grand Arena during their grand event. And as a matter of fact, we felt good. It came with a little bit of controversy, but as usual, if you are in our camp, one thing you should never be scared of is controversies. Where we come from, anytime you say a prayer, you don't say a prayer that troubles or problems won't come. No, that is not the kind of prayer we say where we come from. Where we come from, the prayer we say is that when the problem comes, God should give you the wisdom, the skill to handle the problems. Everybody should know this. Where we come from in our camp, we don't wake up praying, no, today no problem should come. Oh, problem is likely to come. Or problems are likely to come. But we pray for the skill, the knowledge to handle them. And today, I'm about to handle some of these things. And not necessarily a problem from our camp, but an educative piece that Merqury has put out that after reading, getting his reasons, I feel like, yeah, the guy has put out a topic that is worth talking about, that is worth discussing. But once again, the traditional media platforms that are supposed to be handling some of these conversations involve other people, so it will be more fruitful and positive. They won't do it. They would want to talk about Chef Smith and other things that are not necessarily positive for their followers. But here on Sammy Flex TV, I try. So I manage my space the way it is, and I'm so happy. My spirit is happy. I sleep and I sleep. That is one thing I love to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me on this journey as we try to scrutinize what Merqury Quaye, CEO of Merqury Republic, he's a DJ himself. At the moment, he's a drive time host on Hits FM 103.9. And as a matter of fact, after reading his post this morning, I felt like this should not be left to die on Facebook, but rather it should be given other hearings and attention on other platforms for others to also pick a thing or two from it. Join me on this and let's go. Sammy Flex on the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV, doing this with my team of producers. Digital Rasta, he's called Currency, who is doing my camera for me. Richie Flex is the editor director of our platform. And again, I welcome you to be a part of it. After watching, subscribe to us and let's do some more. Any day, anytime. Now, let's go on to the issues. What is Merqury Quaye saying? I'm going to read some series of posts that he put out. Then we can go ahead to discuss it. Number one, Merqury put out this particular statement. He says, I'm getting worried about DJs performing on mixtapes and putting them up for free download. That was his first post, the major post, and he added that check comment. He said, I'm getting worried about DJs performing on mixtapes and putting them up for free download. Check comments. Now, maybe you might not have a clear idea of what Merqury Quaye is talking about. Let me see how briefly I can explain what he is talking about to you. This is what Merqury Quaye is saying. Now, when you go online, you'd realize that some DJs and some MCs, they've come together, put a collaborative work out there where the DJ is playing and the MC is doing hype on it. This has been rehearsed and recorded and they have put it online for public usage. I can tell you, personally, I started seeing some of these things from Nigeria. There was some popular hype guy in Nigeria, some black something, I've forgotten the name, forgive me about that. He was actually talking about, or during his presentation, he'll be doing body the shake, small nyas the shake, that kind of thing. That guy, I believe you know who I'm talking about. Yes, I started enjoying most of his tapes. They were on YouTube. So you go online, listen to some of his tapes, and really, if you want to party and you get one link of his tapes, I'm talking about one video link of his tapes, you are good. You don't need any DJ, don't need any MC, and the party is sorted. He has that energy, he has the style to keep you always active when the songs are playing and he's doing his thing. So this is what Merqury Quaye is talking about. Here in Ghana, I have listened to several tapes from Kojo Manuel, who is one of the popular and most active MCs we have on our land at the moment. There are other guys, but as a matter of fact, from hindsight, I think I can mention Kojo Manuel very easily because he has been doing great when it comes to events and parties, nightclubs, and more. So yes, I have listened to some of these people. In fact, at my gym now, we have a tape from Kojo Manuel and some DJs. Sometimes DJ Loft. I've heard another one with DJ DJ Toyo and some people. Yes, he's been doing stuff with them, and they are all out there for people to enjoy as well. This is what Merqury is talking about. Now, he's saying that he's worried, and he said check comments. So let's see what is there in the comment section. Now, number one, he says, as a result of this practice, an estimated 30% of Ghanaian DJs will lose over 3 million Ghana cedis revenue by the close of the year 2026. This is a deep thing. This is a deep thing. As a result of this practice, an estimated 30%. As a result of this practice, an estimated 30% of Ghanaian DJs will lose over 3 million Ghana cedis revenue by the close of the year 2026. And let's go ahead. He even explained it more. He says again, what annihilates the situation further is MCs have joined the theater, recording performances with DJs to bring a 360 solution to venues that will ideally need their services physically. With these already made performances available for free, danger is rapidly looming. This is what he adds. And I'm going to be explaining all this to you. And he also says, if you observe the trend, many entertainment centers that usually hide the services of DJs are increasingly relying on mixtapes put up for free download and have cut out engaging DJs for their live performances. These are the three factors or reasons he alluded to the fact that if all care is not taken, by 2026, an estimated number of DJs, about 30% number of DJs, let me read it. An estimated 30% Ghanaian DJs will lose over 3 million Ghana cedis. And he's explained, Merqury has explained why he thinks it is like that. Now, because I love to learn, I love information and knowledge, I have been able to do a breakdown of what Merqury is saying. And I want to share with you. Now, Merqury is saying that now when you go to pubs, all these popular joints, especially during their weekend sessions, which happens to be their market days, this is what is happening. They are no more paying for DJs to come and play, and they are no more hiring MCs to come and play. All that you need is to get one of these mixtapes. And the good thing is that these mixtapes sometimes last for about 3 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, and more. All that they do is to get pen drives or to get players. Sometimes in a phone, it's on a phone, and they just connect it to some Bluetooth speaker, and poof, the party is on. The DJ is playing, doing his mixes. The MC is also hyping. They have recorded all these pieces and they put it out. So Merqury is saying that what is happening is, instead of that particular club, pub, drinking spot, or however you would want to call it, an event, a party, instead of them to go for the real live services of these guys, maybe pay a DJ, let him come and get his stand and start playing, or his booth and start playing, get an MC to be on standby, and also share and hype the DJ playing. They won't do that. They won't come for you. They will go and get the mixtape, slot it in, and the party is on. They will continue playing till it is over. This is Merqury's fear. Now, after further deliberations or reviews about the post, I have 2 options that I would want to share with you. After further deliberations on what Merqury posted, thinking about it, reviewing it, the good and the bad, I can see 2 things that I would want to share with you. The first one is the fact that I agree with what he's saying, that there is a probability that if care is not taken, some DJs and MCs would lose their jobs. They would lose money. If they will not lose their job, they will lose money. It is true. Because now, if I have a tape of Kojo Manuel and DJ Loft doing his mixes, and Kojo Manuel doing his skirmishes, saying, "Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad?" and all those things, the party's on. I don't need them. I don't need them. The party is on. The great songs are being played. The fresh songs, they are all being released. And the guy is hyping us up. What do we need again? Nothing. All that we need is to get our dancing shoes on, get maybe our speakers on, and we are good. There is a party. And that is true. That is a fact. Once again, as much as these ones are playing, no need to pay anybody again. It is just a matter of getting the tape. Now, when you go out there, especially abroad, many people who do some of these house parties and co, it is the same thing that they have been doing. Even there, we can say because they don't do it on a large scale, because oftentimes most of these parties abroad, they're in people's houses, people's gardens, people's backyard and all. That's where they do these kind of parties. But here, we do these parties large scale, playing grounds, event centers, and these things are playing. Merqury thinks that these guys are losing real money, real time money, and it is true. No two ways about that. Nobody should argue that. That is very true. But there's also the other side, where Merqury, maybe because he wants to encourage the people to be proactive, to do the live performances to earn some extra money, he decided to ignore, or he just did not know. One of the two. Either because he wants the people to appear live and take money, he did not want to add that one. Or better still, he just decided to ignore it. Now, what is that one? What is it? Is that there are some people who would also want to experience some of these guys doing it live at their events, at their parties. And when they chance on these mixtapes, they are likely to go and engage the services of these guys. For the past years or months, most of these outdoor events, Kojo Manuel has been hired or has been engaged to be doing the DJ, what we call the experience. Okay, so that is how technically they call it. Instead of an artist coming to perform, they will put together a DJ and an MC, and they call it the experience. Over the years, over the months, if there is one guy who has been cashing out of that particular experience, I think I'll give that to Kojo Manuel. Really and truly, he has been feeding on it. He's been cashing out in that particular drive. At most of these youthful concerts, you see Kojo Manuel doing it. Definitely, the people who will be coming for such events, they are limited. Definitely, the number of guests who will be showing up to see him do it live, they are limited. But when it comes to the online market, the people who are likely to see it, they are unlimited. Therefore, as much as they are losing money in another sense, because they are not allowing people to enjoy what they are doing live, there is also the ability or the capacity to market themselves with such mixtapes out there. So somewhere in America, someone can access this mixtape and get to know there is an MC in Ghana called Kojo Manuel. There is a DJ in Ghana called DJ Loft or DJ Toyo. Somewhere in Jamaica, somewhere in London, somewhere in Europe, in fact, somewhere in Asia, someone can still listen to this, and the person would realize that indeed there is this gentleman who can do it. So in the near future, if the person happens to be in Ghana for any gig, you are likely to be called. In the near future, if the person is looking for anybody to come and do something for them anywhere, you are likely to be called. That is free promotion. That is free marketing. And that maybe Merqury decided to ignore because he wants to encourage the live performance so that people will get the money. I'm sure he would know this. That doing that also markets and promotes the brands involved. It does not only take away food from them, as in they did not come live to perform it. The promotion and the marketing also plays a big role. I can tell you, maybe many people who have listened to some of these mixtapes, they might not have seen Kojo Manuel live doing his MCing thing or DJ Loft doing his DJing thing. But because of the mixtapes, they can sit anywhere, stand anywhere, and comment them. Or they can sit anywhere and recommend them for other purposes. And that should also be confirmed or realized. Unfortunately, when it comes to the online streams and royalties, that they are surely going to be missing, because the online streams royalties will go to the deserving right owners. So if, for instance, he played 30 songs from 30 artists, what it means is that these songs, as they have been played on these online platforms, they will surely be going to the rightful owners. The online platform will be collecting on behalf of the artists or the owners of the rights, those who own the songs. So that one, obviously, they are not going to be earning much from there. They will get themselves to be promoted, they will get themselves to be marketed, but for the royalties that they are supposed to earn from the online platforms, definitely they'll be losing it. So yes, I agree partly with Merqury that these guys are losing revenue when it comes to the online performances, where they are not showing themselves live to do their thing, where they are always not available to do their thing. But in terms of earning, in terms of promotion, they are still doing indirect earning one way or the other. Because it is also difficult to promote a brand in today's era. Because there are so many things calling for attention, so many things distracting us, so many things happening around us that if you are not careful, you never pay attention to anything in particular. But then, if you are able to put something online and the thing goes viral, you grab the attention of the world. And this is what I feel. So as much as Merqury is worried about his people, as much as he thinks about them, there's also something to learn from here. There's also a thing to pick from here. And as a matter of fact, I'm just so happy that some of these things come up for people to learn, for people to use their gumption, for people to reason, for people to know that, yes, indeed, you can do this and that and still make things happen. So, guys, this is what we have to do. And this will be my final words on this particular issue. Merqury has given us an awakening. He has not said any blasphemous thing. He has spoken the truth that we all need to learn from. So note it down. Your mixtapes, free mixtapes that are out there might not be healthy alone all the time. There will be times that you'll be losing some value out of that. But, be smart. Do this if you can. At every point in time, when you are putting out these mixtapes, make sure your contact details and how you can be reached, they are all available. And again, in doing your hyping and doing your thing on the mixtapes, make sure you are marketing yourselves. Let people know you are available to come and rock their parties. Let them know that you are just a DM away from them. Let them know that you are just a call away from them. Let them know that you are just some snap DM just away from them. And with that, you are good. Don't be moved by only the frenzy, the fact that you are enjoying the hype. Oh, my mixtape had 30 downloads, my mixtape had 100 downloads, my mixtape had this. No. Don't be moved by just that alone, because that alone is not satisfactory. Find a way to market yourself on these free mixtapes that you put out, because definitely thousands will be downloading. Many people will be downloading, but what is the benefit for you? What do you gain from it in the long run? Be smart, look sharp, and always don't play dull. I like people who look at situations that are hard for them to survive and yet they survive in. This is the type of mindset we all need in Ghana. So Merqury has put out something solid. As the boss of DJs in Ghana, as the boss of the Ghana DJ Awards, he's thinking about DJs. He's worried about DJs. But his worry is a wake-up call for us. His worry is not something that is going to make us die. His worry is rather going to make us sit up and go like, okay, it is true. We'll be losing some value elsewhere. We'll be losing some revenue elsewhere. But can we also turn it around? So you turn it around, market yourself, make yourself very expensive, make yourself very valuable on the mixtape that you put out there. So that even if there is 1 gig that you get in 3 months, that 1 gig should be able to cater for the 3 months. If there are 5 gigs that you're going to get in a year, the 5 gigs should be able to cater for you throughout the year. This, when you do, you are good to go. And I know this is not a type of information many people want. Because I did not come and insult Merqury. I did not come and insult Kojomano. I did not come and insult people who are looking down on DJs or DJs who are doing mixtapes with their MCs. I came to supply information. Sammy Flex, I'll do this forever and ever. Posterity will be watching. You'll be leaving a legacy, something that many people will always not get. And on this note, I end my speech by saying big ups to Merqury Quaye, big ups to all the DJs who have put mixtapes out there. But then look sharp. Look sharp. The fun should not just be about a mixtape. The fun should be how to market yourself, how to promote yourselves around a mixtape so that you can also get something meaningful from your work. My name is Sammy Flex. Until then, we'll meet again to say some more. Learn, and always remember, learning is the best and the best option for you to develop and for you to grow. I'm out of here. Subscribe to us, drop your comments. Let's get what you also think about this. Special thanks to the production team, Digital Rasta, who scored currency, Flex, for making this happen. Until then, I see you when I see you. You're out of here. Bye-bye.